want to show you how to make this little pumpkin grouping here at Veronica's Decor Lab. We wanted something unique and fun. So come on, take the journey with us here at Veronica's Decor Lab. Here we're going to show you how to take basic pumpkins from Dollar Tree. A few are from Walmart as well, and how we change the coloring to customize to the decor that we want to use this season, this particular fall, which is fall of 2018. And we're utilizing a cobalt blue. Here at Veronica's Decor Lab, that is pretty much a favorite color around these parts. On these pumpkins, we're using metallic acrylic paints on them. You have the royal blue, and you also have a white pearl metallic color, as well as a silver color that we're using on a few of these pumpkins, as well as a copper tone, which comes off on camera as being bronze. But these are some beautiful shades that we're utilizing in our decor this particular season. And later on, we're going to show you how we take a glass fishbowl or dome and also customize and basically make our version of a pumpkin, a bedazzled pumpkin as well. Here you see we are covering the pumpkin with the shades that we desire. We have the metallic royal blue, as well as the coppers and some of the pearl-esque white and or silver as well. And we're going around this pumpkin to give it the touches and the look that we're wanting. We're using a flat brush just to get into the grooves, just to enhance and definitely define the areas on the pumpkin that we are bedazzling at this time. This project was really one that was very, very amusing and fun, as the reason why we're sharing you the steps that we're taking. And here is the copper metallic paint that we're using. And majority of these paints are by Folk Art, which is actually sold at Walmart. And usually these particular paints are less than $2 in most instances, running around maybe $1.77, depending on your demographic area, of course. Oh, look at those hands. We've been painting a little bit too much in this video by the time we have compiled all the footage for it. As you see, we're just going around and adding as much metallic paint as we desire, and basically, like I said, customizing and putting it in the areas that we're wanting. The metallic paint to us here at Veronica's Decor Lab is just like the bling. This is our shine. This is our sparkle, so to speak, as well on these items that we are bedazzling at this time. The process was one that was, an amazing process, just to see the transformation in the from the original to the end result of what we came up with these these pumpkins. This particular pumpkin had some texture on it. We had a little bit of bronze on it, but I think what we're going to do here is we're going to use that royal blue again, just to give it a little drama. And on this textured one, this is somewhat what we're coming up with and coming out with as we proceed to put the paints or the color of choice on this particular textured pumpkin, enhancing the texture so that it's evident that there is something a little bit unique about this one. And we go around and around. And as I said, a little bit later on, as you see the dome that's in the forefront, we're going to transform that as well into a unique piece, a unique abstract piece. And here we're detailing the texture on the pumpkin just a little bit more. Now we're going to work on the dome, and we're just taking a little bit of rubbing alcohol and going over the dome to basically take away any oils that may have been secreted in the handling of the glass dome. So we're going to go around that as well with a soft cloth. And we do that outside and the inside of the dome. And this is just like a bigger version of the fish bowls that you can obtain at the Dollar Tree. But this one came from Walmart. And the diameter, as far as the mouth of this particular dome, is probably about 4.5 to 5 inches. So it does have a substantial presence. And here we are, basically giving a good cleaning of the glass, just to make certain that we have no fingerprints or smudges or smears or oils, in order for our paint to go on well, and a few other things that we're going to utilize to basically give this particular dome a unique look as we transform it into a pretty much, how would you say, abstract pumpkin or art piece. Once you get your dome or your glass fish bowl clean the way that you like it, get ready for the fun of transformation. I would apologize for the work area, but the work area is a little bit disarray because there are various items that are utilized in this project. And even in the midst of the chaos, it is a beautiful, beautiful, and peaceful project. Now, this technique that we're utilizing on the pumpkin, and I'm not sure if you guys are aware of Miss Tony Daniel over at House a Home channel, but she has done various, how would you say, abstract pieces over there at her channel. And what she has done is she's taken Pilsner's glasses to make votive holders and candle holders and things of that nature. Now, she does have her brand of her metallic paints. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those paints as of yet. So we're using what we already have had in our arsenal. And we're just going around creating some whimsy with this particular project and with the paints that we have, and just making these airy brush strokes around the dome, which to me gives it almost an abstract feel. And as you know, we are utilizing the Royal Cobalt Blue, which is a chosen color that we're going to be utilizing in our decor for this season. And again, the hands are already pretty much covered in paint from doing various projects and utilizing the paints to do the smaller pumpkins as well. No matter how careful you are, you still get paint on your hands and sometimes even your clothes. But like I said, as a DIYer, this is a peaceful process. Now, we've added some of the copper and we have the blue together. And we here at Veronica's Decor Lab, we do things that I believe are artistically in order. When I think of these two colors and the underlying colors that they represent on the color wheel, it is a natural blue, which is a true pigment, and orange as far as the copper. And the copper is a composition of yellow and red. So with that being said, the blue and the copper, or orange and blue, are complementary colors. So that within itself is one way that we chose the color and the palette that we've chosen to utilize this season. So everything is complementary. It also provides a warm or coziness, because when you think about the fall and things of that nature, you do have copper tones, oranges, golden tones, and things of that nature. Now, we're using almost like a pearlescent type shade here, and that color can range from the two metallic colors that we use, which is the pearl white and an ice blue. And these are very pretty. So in other words, it has a blue undertone, but it appears a little bit white or frosty on camera. But it is really a great enhancement on the dome as we go around. And we're overlapping the colors, as you can see as well. So there's really no true line between the shades, but it's almost like that they are wispily just kind of blending together, almost like an aurora borealis type thing, creating almost like an iridescence type whimsy. So, like I said, it's a very whimsical type of art form that we're actually pursuing at this point to definitely give us a unique look. Now we're pulling out some of those pumpkins, the smaller pumpkins that we were painting earlier, and we are really going to bedazzle them either with glitter, gemstones, or even the bling wrap. And on this particular one, it is pretty much painted with the royal blue and the copper, and you can see some remnants of the ice blue or the little pearlescent color. And we're pushing aside the dome right now so that it can dry a little bit. We're utilizing the Gorilla Glue adhesive. I've seen some DIYers here on YouTube where they're using the Mod Podge and the glitter mixture. I myself just really want something that's a little bit quicker. So we're utilizing that Gorilla Glue spray adhesive. It is heavy duty, so if there are any heavier pieces or ever any type of really hard jobs that you're trying to utilize this with, this is an excellent adhesive. I do have a chest of drawers that I revamped as well over the summer and put mirrored tile on that particular chest of drawers and utilize that adhesive, and those tiles are still in place. I will post a video a little later on of that particular piece of furniture when we go through and do a bedroom tour of a French countryside shabby chic type feel bedroom that we're going to do a little later on. And so what we're doing is just spraying the adhesive on, and the glitter that we're using is the little glitter vials that you can get from Walmart. You also can get small packs of glitter. I myself wanted to use these small vials because I do not like to have too much product on hand that I'm really not, how would you say, I'll do the glitter, but it's not anything that I have to have in my arsenal. So I really didn't want too much of a remnant of that particular product in my craft arsenal at this point. So we're bedazzling it with the shades of blue and of course a little bit of gold. And on this particular pumpkin, which is a little bit more squattier and of course odd in shape, we're going to use some bling wrap. And I know you've seen the different shades of bling wrap in the Dollar Tree. Sometimes with those, it's good to get some of those odd colors that you think that you may not need, but all in all, you never know when you may need to utilize it. This particular amber colored bling wrap also came from Dollar Tree. It was just something that I picked up probably at the end of summer, not knowing that I was going to bedazzle pumpkins, but just know that it came in hand. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go around this particular pumpkin, and we'll decide what shade of bling we're going to use on this one to give it a unique feel. Now we're back to the dome, and it's somewhat dry, and we are going in with gems as well as bling wrap to enhance some of the colors that we have been utilizing. In other words, we're going to take the gem not the gems, but the bling wrap, and we're going to try to outline some of the swirls and the airy brush strokes that we have made on this dome, and just to give it a pop of enhancement by outlining those brush strokes. Again, this is an abstract piece, and you're not set to one mode of how you pursue what it is that you're trying to pursue for your piece. So each piece is going to be unique, and it is by your design, and you are welcome to use your creative muse to basically create a unique piece. So not only are we using bling wrap, we're using the Mardi Gras beads, to which you could find in the Dollar Tree as well. And of course, you can find these at other vendors, such as Party City and things of that nature. And we're utilizing the gold beads with the hot glue. And we're using a hot glue gun that has a fine tip to it. And I am emphasizing, or should I say stressing, that it has a fine tip on it, because I do have several other glue guns, and they have pretty much of a blunt or a wider tip. So I do not want to see too much of a remnant of the hot glue seeping from the sides of the bling wrap or the beading that we're going to be utilizing. So I'm going to try to keep this particular piece as clean, for the lack of a better term, or what have you. And as you see, we have progressed over the course of time by adding certain gems and certain bling wrap, beading, and everything else. We're utilizing royal blue gems at the stem portion or top portion of our abstract pumpkin, and we're using amber gemstones in order to create the stalk or the stem for the pumpkin. Now we're kind of like cascading the royal blue gems down to create almost a leafing, and we've used pipe cleaner to make the squigglies to enhance this pumpkin and this grouping of pumpkins. Not only did we use it on the large abstract one, but as well as the smaller ones. We hope that you like what you have seen and hope that you subscribed. We here at Veronica's Decor Lab never say goodbye, but so long. Thank you.